Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Makai Kradash. I'm from the Prophets in Babylon out of the Waco, Texas camp, affiliated with the branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm your brother Atiat. I'd like to give a special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. May the blessing of election be upon your household. And the title for this lesson today would be Esau. Jake doesn't get it. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be an edifying lesson to you, brothers and you few sisters out there. So, at work I was we were looking at CNN, and I was looking, a bunch of Jakes. I guess they were at the White House, and they were all waiting on Jake, the president Donald Trump to Slovakia to talk to them. We, in case you don't know, this is February. In February, Jake loves to acknowledge Black History Month, which we know now that we're not black people, we are the Israelites. And you know it by reading the scriptures. One to come to mind is Deuteronomy chapter 28, because we're under those curses that are spoken about in Deuteronomy chapter 28. And so, with that being said, you got Jake all in there, and they're waiting on Trump to come in, and they're all talking. And I guess he's going to come in and acknowledge Black History Month. That's going to make Jake so happy. And funny part about it, I also looked at while I was watching them to waiting on Trump. I also saw that they were showing that since Trump has been elected, that his voting rating or his approval rating has gone down. And a lot of the Jakes, especially the men, they Jake has been for a long time has been a Democrat. Now, back in the history, Jake used to be a Republican, but in I believe it was 1960 when John F. Kennedy came in, he was a Democrat. So um, a lot of Jakes started voting for him. So now with Trump, he's a Republican now, and Jake has sided with the Republicans because they're fed up with the things that the Democrats had did, which through the Spirit, we got the elder apostles have broken it down that the Democrats messed everything up purposely so the Republicans can kind of look like they're really doing something, even though really we believe through the Spirit that they're going to bring in the MOTB. So at the end of the day, it's all the grand scheme of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, how he's doing this, how he's setting everything up. But Jake never realizes that voting and things of this nature is not gonna make this place no better. It's only gonna get worse and worse because this place is not backed by Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The earth is given unto the wicked. It's spoken in Job chapter 9 and verse 24. So we know, being that this place is a place of wickedness that, it's nothing, nothing good gonna come out of it. So anyway, Trump's got a low approval rating now. And you keep in mind, Jake was the one that was voting for him. A lot of the women were upset because you know, they wanted to stay Democratic, and the men decided they wanted to be vote Republican. Well, now you got uh, so-called Negroes and your so-called Latinos who are upset with Trump with the decisions he's made. But at the end of the day, this is what you Jakes get for voting and believing in this system. You know. So without further ado, Salakia for the rant. I'm gonna go into some scriptures because what Jake fails to realize is that this place does not have the backing of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, which means He is or He exists. And then you have the Son, Yahweh's Son's name, who is Yahweh Shai, which means He that delivers. So this place here in particular, Egypt, which means bondage, because we're definitely in bondage when you think about how we live. We some brothers, most Jakes, they live check to check. You know, um, barely making ends meet. So that's a bondage right there within itself. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into some scriptures, and I'm gonna start here in Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, talking about the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Indians. Saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that take counsel, but not of me. See, Jake is taking counsel of what these Edomites are telling them, but they won't take counsel from what the scriptures say they come from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Yeah, so here you are, you're the Lord's people, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and you seek covering from your enemy, And this is what Esau is. He's an enemy. He's been an enemy to Jacob ever since, ever since ever since what happened with the birthright. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. See, that's the thing about it. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is all powerful, and He controls everything and everybody. And Jake doesn't think to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to be strengthened. He looks for strength by, going up and begging Esau for whatever he wants to get, and not realizing you're just going up against the enemy. He don't he don't care about you. And to trust the shadow of Egypt. Yeah. You trust in this system. You trust in America. You talking about I'm a taxpayer. I fought for this country. I'm a veteran and all this kind of nonsense. They don't care about none of that stuff, man. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah. And, we also call this place Babylon, which means confusion. And there's a lot of confusion going on here, And, going to this man has been your shame because, look, you voted Republican, and look what happened. Now you wish he wasn't even in office. Now he's got a low approval rating because a lot of y'all was wanting to go vote for him, And now he's in, and now y'all don't like what he's doing. You don't like the policies, you know? He's sending the Northern Kingdom Jakes off, you know, taking them off, taking them off the streets. And, some of them that have been deported, you know? So this is part of Egypt being your ruin. So you're dealing with the enemy. Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Yeah. They have control of the earth and they have controlled it through violence. You know? You gotta remember um, Esau's blessing was the sword. And now, the modern day sword is the gun, or missiles, what have you, grenades, what have you. These all could be compared to as swords. Verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. This is talking about the Edomites. They're referred to in the Bible as the wicked. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Yeah. So, they come estranged from the womb, come out of the womb, you know, estranged from the womb, and they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And this is what they do. They constantly speak lies, man. They tell you they're gonna do this and do that. There it is. Trump said he was gonna do this, he was gonna do that, and now he's doing everything opposite of what y'all thought that he was gonna do. Which you Jakes, you fall for it every time, man. It's like the old banana in the tailpipe thing. It's like Jake goes for that every time. You and the rest of these nations, these other people in this nation that um, does this voting thing. Psalms chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war is in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and he shall sustain thee, and he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Yeah. So, you want to cast your burden upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, not upon these Edomites, because these Edomites, they don't care about you. But at the end of the day, like the scriptures say in Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22, I get that right quick. Because you have a higher power to go to, and you don't even use it. And this is why Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai calls his people stupid. Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. Sottish means stupid. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And when you're going down to Egypt, asking for help, and then you're not even acknowledging Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're adding sin upon sin. Because you're trusting in this system. You're trusting in this man to help you, and all he's gonna do is disappoint you. So, Lord willing, I hope and pray that this was an edifying lesson to you brothers and you few sisters out here. And once again, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Until the next time, Lord willing, I'll say Shalom.